Hello, let's see what the message is for today. And before I start, the bottom of the deck is the Princess of Wands. So we got some sexy, sexy energy right here. So let's see what goes on. And the reading goes for the Eight of Wands. All right, so with this card, the Eight of Wands, well, the 8, let's just start with that. The number 8, I mean, the 8 marks the end of a period of stagnation and delay and the beginning of a new. You're approaching your goal quickly. Plans are nearing completion. Good news is heading your way, and all forms of communication are highlighted at this time. In particular, some sort of written communication, emails, telephone calls, maybe a text message, something of that sort. My cat also likes to agree. There may be some travel related at this time to work and creativity and some spiritual pursuits. But now is the time to broaden your horizons. You gotta look up instead of down. If you've been looking down lately, if you've been feeling down and your vision and your eyesight is actually looking down at the ground, it affects your posture in a way where it actually affects your mentality. Some people say when you want to feel powerful and when you aren't feeling powerful, but you want to, actually open up your posture, put your shoulders back, stick out your chest a little bit, take a deep breath, take in space, take up space basically. Like before a phone call, for instance, if you want to feel and sound a little bit more confident in your chair, make sure that you're sitting up straight or actually leaning backwards in a sense. Taking up space with your legs, with your arms especially, making sure that your heart is facing outward and not down, and making sure that your head is facing up. Take a deep breath in and just, let out a few deep breaths to release any stress and, take up the space around you, sit like a king or a queen in a sense. The world is smaller than you think with this card, but there's something, you have to try out a new idea at this time, broaden your horizons. Maybe there's a new project that you want to start. Whatever the case is, you have to believe it first before anyone else does, right? Maybe it's just thinking about like conducting your own business in a different way or a new, more innovative way. You should probably look into technology to advertise your services more. If you can't do it, find someone else who can help you. Learn to use the technology that you have around you at this time, or learn to find someone that can do it for you, right? Whatever the case is, whatever your goals are, you have to start believing that it's not unattainable. It is attainable. You have to reprogram your brain into thinking and believing and feeling that whatever you need is there for you already. You just have to learn to accept that you're in the process of achieving it and it's there for you, right? Instead of thinking of a goal and thinking, oh man, that would be nice to get there. That's very wishy-washy. Think of the goal that you want, whatever it is. Say you want to make more money per month, as an example, and start to resonate in your body how it already would feel like if you're already doing it. Would you change your lifestyle a little bit? If you were making more money per month, what would you do differently with your life if you were making more money per month? And then also believe that this money is floating around you as we speak. It is not invisible. It is not unattainable. It is not something that you can't achieve. You can do whatever your mind believes. And then you also have to work to back it up. So if you believe that there's money waiting for you, that you are capable of getting this money, that you are more than willing to do what you need to do to get the money, and you're willing to work hard, you're willing to learn new things, you're willing to do and say or do whatever you need to do to make it. Maybe it's, pick up a new job, maybe it's start your own business or expand on the business you have, hiring another person, trying something out that's new, whatever it is. You believe that whatever changes you're going to make, whatever work you're doing towards your goal, this money is waiting for you already. Maybe sometimes you have to, kind of like put your ego aside and market yourself, advertise yourself as looking for more work. Sometimes people's egos get in the way with that. But whatever the case is, there may be some travel related here with your goals, professional workshops, maybe a spiritual retreat, anything that feeds your imagination and helps you reach your goals. So whether it's just taking a retreat to the beach for the summer, maybe you want to go for an hour after work and just wind down. Do it in a way where it's your daily meditation practice. It's your way to start calling in what you need. It's a way to organize your thoughts and your goals. And it's a way to start thinking about exactly the steps that you need to take, right? Cultivate it in a sense where it's a small progressive thought or action every day. Big actions and big goals sometimes scare people. They think it's unattainable. They think it's a mountain too big to climb. When you start with a small goal and you do it every day, you give yourself the self-confidence knowing that you achieved your goal for the day. You're willing and capable of doing it, and you're willing and able to do it again. But obviously, good news is arriving with this, Eight of Wands, something that puts a different spin on the overall picture of your life. Some synchronicities will help you at this time if you see or understand that these are here to help you on your way or to show you that you are on the right path. These are the things that you have to pay attention to at this time. A synchronicity might be meeting someone else, or maybe a couple other people. As you can see in this card, there's a woman staring, with her third eye directly into a man with two faces. It might be two men, might be two entities that are looking to, collaborate with you, or it might be someone that is two-faced. Just be careful. Don't be too quick to judge, but there's something that's going to be swiftly coming into your life, and it's a good thing. It's going to help you in a sense. You may meet someone unexpectedly with this card swiftly, in a way where like you have no idea what just happened. It's not like, oh, I might meet someone at this bar tonight when I go out, blah blah blah. It's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna do something different and I'm gonna go buy a bagel before I go to work in the morning. And at the bagel store, you might meet someone swiftly out of nowhere. It's something like that. So make sure that you're looking your best and that you're talking your best and you're treating people around you sweetly at all times. You really don't know when this person will swiftly come knocking on your door. So put your best face forward in a sense when there might be a lot of people looking at you at this time while you're glowing up, and you're marketing yourself as available either for work or for personal reasons. Someone's just going to, come in and unexpectedly you two are going to hit it off really, easily. You're going to feel like you've known them forever. It's like this past life connection where it's just you're attracted to each other, and you're also attracted to their spiritual beliefs. It's not just physical attraction, it's an attraction, intellectual attraction. If you're already involved, things heat up. One or both of you move, or perhaps you move in together if you're with someone at this time. But basically, if you practice open communication with someone, whether you're single or in a relationship, and you completely be honest with each other, it's going to enhance the relationship or the quality of a possible relationship. If you're single, and you tell someone honestly what is going on with you, where you're at this time, and they know that you're telling them the truth, they can relax knowing that, this is the truth, this is where you're at. And if you're in a relationship and you need to express something, being honest with your other person is probably one of the most important things, right? It's emotional intimacy. Maybe you develop that with your person at this time. But it's going to happen fast. It is all going to happen fast. One moment you're a skeptic, the next moment you're immersed in some experience with someone. Your healing is going to speed up because of some belief shift that you're making without even consciously realizing it. Maybe you're starting to manifest, better. You're wiser with your thought process. You're wiser when you're starting to have a negative spiral. Whatever the case is, you're starting to really take heed about your health, and that involves your physical health, your mental health, your spiritual health, and also your love. Something you've been waiting for, whether it's financial or personal, is arriving in the form of words. It could be through the mail, through a text message, maybe stocks or a mortgage or some sort of letter, some kind of electronic letter, I'm sensing, but is going to tell you that your success is increasing. So you might be kind of like backslapped, I want to say, with a lot of information at this time, out of nowhere. But if you respond in a manner that is really mature and wise, the information that is given to you is going to be life transforming.